Hey everybody, welcome to another video lecture in Unit 6, and in this last lecture we are going to talk about all the different types of formulas that there are. There's actually way more than just 3 types of chemical formulas, but in this video we're going to highlight 3. And 2 of the most important ones are here, the empirical formula and the molecular formula. Okay, and so the empirical formula and molecular formula are related to each other because the empirical formula is the smallest whole number ratio of elements in a compound. Okay, and so you may have a formula that's C6H12O6, but that's not the smallest whole number ratio. 6 to 12 to 6 actually is a whole number ratio of C1H2O1. We don't put the ones in there, so it's CH2O. Okay, that's the smallest whole number ratio. This is what we call the empirical formula. This is the molecular formula. The empirical formula shows empirically what the ratio is. It's not always the actual formula, but it shows you what the ratio is in lowest whole number terms. The molecular formula is the formula that is given to you when you know what the molar mass is, and it gives you the formula of the compound itself. And so the compound of sugar is C6H12O6, but there's also sugars that are C11H22O11. Okay, that's a sugar. Okay, and so this just happens to be sucrose. Okay, this could be galactose or glucose or something like that. Fructose, who knows? Okay, but the point is that the empirical formula gives us the lowest whole number ratio, and the molecular formula gives us the actual formula of the actual compound. Now, this is also highlighted by when we have this compound. This is hydrogen peroxide. Use it to dye your hair, clean out wounds, things like that. And so this compound, this is the molecular formula, H2O2, gives you the formula of the actual compound. The empirical formula of this is just really HO. Okay, and so again, it's the smallest whole number ratio. I am going to give you a supplemental video on how to calculate the formula once you know from its percent composition. Okay, so keep your eye out for the calculating the formula of a compound. Okay, the third type of formula is something called a structural formula. Okay, if we take that common compound H2O2, okay. A structural formula is kind of like a Lewis dot structure. What it does is it attempts to show us how the compound is bonded. Okay, and so this is what hydrogen peroxide looks like. And this gives clues in the reactivity of the compound, because in this case, those 2 oxygens bonded together with hydrogens on either side, that gives us a clue that this is going to be kind of a reactive element, or a reactive compound. Okay, there's a compound like this guy. Let me draw it out here. That is propane. Okay, and so this structure tells us something about its chemical reactivity. And so a structural formula really just takes either an empirical formula or, more appropriately, a molecular formula and draws a picture of it so that we as chemists know what the heck we're looking at, so that we can make some predictions or even try some things based on the structure of the compound. So those are the 3 types of chemical formulas, and again, keep your eye out for the how to find the empirical formula from percent composition. Okay, so those are the 3 formulas, and have a great day, everybody.